Tiger Global Management LLC trimmed its position in shares of Charter Communications Incorporated, NASDAQ CHTR, by 36.7% during the second quarter, according to its most recent Form 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The firm owned 990,710 shares of the company's stock, after selling 575,550 shares during the period. Charter Communications makes up approximately 2.9% of Tiger Global Management LLC's holdings, making the stock its ninth largest holding. Tiger Global Management LLC owned approximately 0.38% of Charter Communications worth $333,721,000 at the end of the most recent reporting period. A number of other institutional investors and hedge funds have also recently modified their holdings of the stock. QS Investors LLC increased its stake in Charter Communications by 4.9% during the second quarter. QS Investors LLC now owns 17,722 shares of the company's stock valued at $5,970,000, after acquiring an additional 831 shares during the period. Aureus Asset Management LLC increased its stake in Charter Communications by 12.6% during the second quarter. Aureus Asset Management LLC now owns 44,657 shares of the company's stock valued at $15,043,000, after acquiring an additional 4,980 shares during the period. Voya Investment Management LLC increased its stake in Charter Communications by 0.4% during the second quarter. Voya Investment Management LLC now owns 81,050 shares of the company's stock valued at $27,302,000, after acquiring an additional 306 shares during the period. Banbury Partners LLC increased its stake in Charter Communications by 10.9% during the second quarter. Banbury Partners LLC now owns 85,065 shares of the company's stock valued at $28,654,000, after acquiring an additional 8,391 shares during the period. Finally, Ontario Teachers' Pension Plan Board increased its stake in Charter Communications by 1.3% during the second quarter. Ontario Teachers' Pension Plan Board now owns 142,813 shares of the company's stock valued at $48,107,000, after acquiring an additional 1,860 shares during the period. Hedge funds and other institutional investors own 74.09% of the company's stock. Get Charter Communications Incorporated alerts. Enter your email address. Submit. Shares of Charter Communications Incorporated, CHTR, traded up 0.73% on Friday, hitting $363.57. The stock had a trading volume of 557,254 shares. Charter Communications Incorporated has a 12-month low of $241.50 and a 12-month high of $408.83. The firm has a market capitalization of $93.76 billion, a P/E ratio of 104.14, and a beta of 1.10. The company has a 50-day moving average of $389.33 and a 200-day moving average of $348.25. Charter Communications, NASDAQ CHTR, last announced its quarterly earnings data on Thursday, July 27. The company reported 52 earnings per share, EPS, for the quarter, missing analysts' consensus estimates of 81 cents by 29 cents. The firm had revenue of $10.36 billion during the quarter, compared to the consensus estimate of $10.38 billion. Charter Communications had a net margin of 2.29% and a return on equity of 1.15%. The business's revenue was up 3.9% compared to the same quarter last year. During the same period last year, the business earned 99 cents earnings per share. Equities analysts predict that Charter Communications Incorporated will post 60 cents EPS for the current fiscal year. In related news, EVP Jonathan Hargis sold 10,976 shares of Charter Communications stock in a transaction that occurred on Thursday, August 10th. The shares were sold at an average price of $399 for a total value of $4,379,424. Following the transaction, the executive vice president now directly owns 18,025 shares of the company's stock, valued at $7,191,975. The sale was disclosed in a legal filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is accessible through this hyperlink. Company insiders own 0.56% of the company's stock. CHTR has been the topic of several analyst reports. HSBC Holdings plc reiterated a hold rating and issued a $360 price objective, up from $300, on shares of Charter Communications in a research note on Tuesday, August 1st. UBSAG reiterated a buy rating and issued a $450 price objective, up from $380, on shares of Charter Communications in a research note on Monday, August 14th. Telsey Advisory Group upgraded Charter Communications from a market perform rating to an outperform rating and upped their price objective for the company from $340 to $450 in a research note on Wednesday, August 9th. Bidisk Club upgraded Charter Communications from a buy rating to a strong buy rating in a research note on Tuesday, August 1st. Finally, Barclays plc set a $354 price objective on Charter Communications and gave the company an equal weight rating in a research note on Wednesday, August 2nd. 12 analysts have rated the stock with a hold rating, 10 have given a buy rating and 2 have assigned a strong buy rating to the company's stock. The company has an average rating of buy and a consensus target price of $379.19. About Charter Communications. Charter Communications Incorporated, Charter, is a provider of cable services offering various entertainments, information, and communication solutions to residential and commercial customers. The company's services include video services, internet services, voice services, commercial services, and advertising services. Want to see what other hedge funds are holding CHTR? Visit holdingschannel.com to get the latest 13F filings and insider trades for Charter Communications Incorporated, NASDAQ CHTR. Institutional ownership by quarter for Charter Communications, NASDAQ CHTR. Receive news and ratings for Charter Communications Incorporated. Daily, enter your email address below to receive a concise daily summary of the latest news and analysts' ratings for Charter Communications Incorporated and related companies with MarketBeat.com's free daily email newsletter.